I don't know who's in charge of this department, but they need a raise.
How much does everybody love the Podium Daleks? And look, there they are. And at the bottom, it's essentially a remote.
Right, time to make our own. Okay, so it's Sunday and the race has literally just finished, and I'm currently refreshing motorsportimages.com to see if there's any decent photos of the Podium robot being used. That way I can try and replicate what the graphics is, redesign my own, and then get it sent off to the printing shop so then it can be done overnight. Now I think the main thing that's going to be dependent on this is the printout of the digital graphic, and printing shops have got different sizes. You know, you've got A4, A5, A0, A1, A2, all that lovely stuff. So this is my plan for the build. Basically, either using wood or cardboard to create the box. Inside of it will be a RC car. Then to support the weight, I'm going to get 4 caster wheels which go on the corners of the box on the bottom. That's where I'm at the moment, so I'm just waiting for some images to come through and hopefully we can start building out the graphics. I've had an hour now to sort of find some reference photos and basically make the design, which I've now done. So at the top here, you've got the DHL Excellent Simply Delivered. At the bottom here, you've got the normal Formula 1 logos, and in the middle is obviously where you finished in the race, so we're just going to go with P1. And effectively, the design of the box is pretty easy. What's happening is that you've got these 2 sort of light blue boxes, and what that actually is the Formula 1 logo, but stretched across all 4 sides. So it's a full wraparound. Really happy with design, really quick and easy to do. So I'm going to send this off to the printing shop, and hopefully I can get it tomorrow or Tuesday. But in the meantime, I can start making the box. Got our remote control car. This is like an off-roady type one, really cheap, along with some lovely batteries. Then for the box itself, I've got foam board. Now, I had to make a slight adjustment because originally I wanted to do it with A1 size paper, but I kind of jumped the gun a little bit and didn't actually check, one, how expensive it actually is and how much funds I have in my bank account. So I've had to shrink it down to A2, so it's going to be slightly smaller. I would love to do this obviously with wood, you know, maybe some plywood and get some proper supports in and make it a proper configuration. I mean, that's quite expensive. I don't have that much cash, and this I think is a pretty decent alternative, so hopefully this will work just on its own. Very good. So this is sort of the rough size it's going to be. Now the prints hopefully will come in about 3 days time, and to attach that I've got some simple spray mount. You spray it onto the foam board, lay the design onto it, and then it should stick without it, you know, buckling up or looking a bit awful. I think this is going to work really well. So I think the idea is to now remove the shell and attach the foam board to the bottom of this and see if we actually need caster wheels around the corners. I don't think it will do because we're now making it a little bit smaller, but I'm really happy that I'm doing this really stupid idea. Okay, so that's the base now onto the RC car. I don't worry about the height because basically the boards are going to be overlapping the wheels anyway. So even though you can see there the base isn't at the bottom, that's going to be overlapped, so that's all fine. I just needed something that will be structurally sound onto the RC car. This should still absolutely work, like nothing's blocking the antennae. This is so good, this is so good. So my prints have actually arrived earlier than expected, so I'm going to open this up and hopefully it's printed okay, otherwise I'll have to redo it. Here we go. It's perfect! There we go. So this is the front piece, obviously. This here is on the left-hand side. This one is the back, and this one is on the right. Right then. Let's get them stuck on. Right, and there we go. The last one is now done. Ironically, this one was the easiest sort of to do. It had no air bubbles or anything, and it looks awesome. So next, I guess it's to cut down the black top so that all the sides are correct, and then start gluing it together, basically. So now we got the top bit cut off. Using these scrap bits of foam board, I think I might use these as supports just to try and make it a bit more structurally sound. Sort of cutting out some arches, which I can then hot glue to the bottom of this. So then when I attach onto the larger pieces of foam board, it's then got more points of contact rather than, you know, just going along the seams, because then that tends to break quite easily. So there you go, the whole process of how I built my very own Formula 1 Podium Robot Dalek thing, whatever you want to call it. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to click the like button down below. If you want to see some outtakes of us trying to drive around the park, head over to my Twitter, first link in the description, and I'll be uploading that a little bit later on. If you want to watch some more videos, you can do so by clicking over on the left-hand side. And if you want to subscribe, you can do so by clicking down there as well. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.